Team Philippines opened their 13th ASEAN Para Games campaign with 2 gold medals in Thailand. And for the latest, we have mobile journalist Denisse Valdesancho. Denisse, what's the latest?
Well, Denise, live na live tayo dito at Terminal 21 Karad and Nakhon Ratchasima, Thailand. And yes, Team Philippines is off to a strong start at the 13th ASEAN Para Games after securing its first gold medals of the meet. That's a Paralympic swimmer, Bejino, that led the charge, setting a new game record of 5 minutes and 32.8 seconds to win the men's 400-meter freestyle S6 final. This is Bejino's 4th gold medal in the ASEAN Para Games. And it was a back-to-back gold finish for Philippine swimming, with fellow Paralympian Ernie Gawilan claiming his 10th overall ASEAN Para Games gold after clocking 5 minutes and 2.39 seconds in the men's 400-meter freestyle S7. Those results, Team Philippines now sits 4th in the medal tally. Meanwhile, in wheelchair basketball, here right now, the Philippines settled for back-to-back silver medals earlier in the men's and women's 3x3 events, both losing to host Thailand. But still, it was a historic podium finish for the Filipinas Lady Warriors, marking their first ever medal in the event. At this hour, we're also monitoring para-powerlifting, with action continuing today in para-cycling road, para-fencing, 10-pin bowling, and para-athletics, including events featuring Paralympians Senia Susano and Gerald Pete Mangliwan. Lord Denise.
Ano para sa iyo, Denise, yung parang pinaka-fascinating na sport dyan sa Paralympic Games?
I got to witness earlier 3x3 basketball, and I was able to talk to some athletes prior. Pero first time ko kasi makikita, Lord, yung action mismo ng wheelchair basketball. And it fascinated me because the athletes are sitting on a wheelchair, and it's very not like the usual basketball that we see that's very jam-packed. And you get to see the athletes using their hands to turn the wheel. At the same time, no, ginagamit nila yung utak nila and all their power to shoot the ball. So it really fascinated me because aside from that, you also have to think about your team. And yun nga, I usually cover basketball kasi, so it really fascinated me na this is really possible even for our para-athletes.
Kami ng tita Denise mo, napafascinate kami sa yung football.
Oo.
Kasi tunog lang yung
Right.
no?
Yes, yes.
Yeah, Denise, I wanted to ask kung may nakausap ka ng para-athlete about we are showing their matches live, that them receiving this kind of support, comparing it to the athletes now we recently covered just last month.
Yes, yesterday we got to talk to our flag bearer, Paralympian Gerald Pete Mangliwan, and of course our chef de mission, Sir Goody, who talked about this extreme support that the para-athletes also received. Just recently, PSC also confirmed that they also got additional 6,000 pesos, just like how they treated our SEA Games athletes. And it's very meaningful for our para-athletes, for the para-athletes community, because ito yung biggest delegation yet for our para-athletes in the ASEAN Para Games. That's almost or more than 300 delegates, 200 plus na para-athletes, and it just goes to show that it's continuously growing. And more than that, no, maraming pumapasok na bago at mas pabata ng pabata yung mga nagiging interesado sa para-sports in the Philippines.
So far, may dalawang medals, may
That's
dalawang
right.
ginto na tayo,
Oo.
courtesy of our swimmers.
At saka maganda nga kasi we're showing it actually live, the games. Kasi we always, and Denise knows this as well, na yung mga atleta, as much as they appreciate the fact na pinapakita yung mga laban nila, syempre gusto rin nila na nalalaman yung storya nila, who they are outside of being an athlete. Okay, Denise, meron pa bang mga abangan in the coming days? Sorry.
Yes, in the coming days, binabantayan namin, you mentioned kanina, football. Although wala tayong blind football, no, we have cerebral palsy football. So binabantayan din natin yan. And of course, sunod-sunod din yung games in athletics, cycling, and other events pa in the coming days. But for today, marami pa tayong medal matches na abangan. Again, I mentioned para-athletics. Dahil medyo bigatin to, we have Paralympians here such as Miss Senia Susano for javelin throw. And of course, Sir Gerald Pete Mangliwan for wheelchair racing. So a lot to happen hanggang mamayang gabi.
At solo si Denise dyan sa Thailand.
Pwede akong pumunta rin
Pwede
sa
ka sumunod,
pero
ano?
huli yata yung lahat All right?
All right, thank you very much again. That was our mobile journalist, Denisse Valdesancho.